He tested it.
Yeah, that's fucked
Just
up.
set
We
us
all
up. He
acting like
just
a
set
damn
us up. He
fool.
just set us up.
Man, what is this, episode 32?
Yeah.
Damn, what's up, everybody? Hoser. Juice Podcast, episode 32.
It's your boy Juma.
Frankie.
Today we got David. What's up, David?
What up, man? My name is David Mendes C. C stands for Contreras, but not a lot of white people know how to say it, so I'm just to say C. Just say C.
David.
Why C? I'm like, because you can't say no to me.
What do they say when they like see you, or like how do they pronounce it?
Bro, no. I get this thing with like everyone. Everyone's just like when everyone looks at me, kind of, they always like try to be more like Latino. Or like they'll try to speak to me in Spanish. Like I was in Chicago.
Yeah.
I had a full. Mind you, I look like a paisa, but they were just talking to me in Spanish. I'm like, dude, you need to help me learn Spanish, bro. I don't know Spanish like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but like I don't want to tell that fool that. This guy's not even speaking Spanish. I was like, excuse me, por favor, can you give me like tortillas? I'm like, bitch, I don't even work here, bro.
I mean, you just out to
You're like, bro, I'm looking for the same shit you are. Like,
Matter of fact, when you find to help me out, bro, real shit. No, it was good, David. Real quick, tell them what you do, dog. If I can.
So my name is David C, and I do comedy. I do stand-up comedy.
Legit.
I tell jokes, but I tell stories.
Yeah, no, Jose
Yeah.
tapped us in, bro. So we were like really
bro.
excited to get you on, bro. We were like, yeah, comedian.
I've seen his skit. It's pretty fucking funny, dude.
how'd you
At the
even
Doll
get in?
Hut.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
How'd you even get into comedy?
I always liked it. But I never wanted to do it.
Right.
I was before high, like when I was in high school, I was just like this short, fat kid, not like really wanting to like talk to nobody. I couldn't look at anyone in the eye, and I started to do construction, and that's when I was like, I don't give a fuck, bro. No one gives a shit. I see a bunch of people all the time, so I'm just like, I started being myself, and I was like 18, 19 going into construction, and everyone's like older than you, like 30.
Right.
True.
So you're with a bunch of like grown men, that are like all Latino, which is like different kind of from here. Everyone was telling me that I sucked ass at work, so they're like, dude, you should be like a radio voice or something. Like you're pretty funny.
God damn, that's fucked up. Like, but it's true though. No, it's true though. Like in construction, like
you ever had like an old like your uncle tell
like
you
older
like, hey,
workers and shit like that?
way, you suck, you suck.
like,
I tell you, shovel. It's a fucking shovel. You can't use a shovel. I'm like, I could use a shovel. It's like, not how I want you to.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. He was like, hey, you're funny. It was like, I'll talk shit to everyone all the time.
They seen the potential from young. Yeah.
I would copy everyone's voices.
Okay.
At work. I had a coworker. We call him Don Jose, and he would always say this phrase. He's like, "Pan comido pa quien, Don Jose." He sounds like fucking that one guy from the radio. Fuck, I forgot. The Mexican guy. El
blanking.
fucking god. Yeah, fucking. Not machete. Fuck. Oh my god, isn't it hurt me?
Machete.
How am I Mexican and I not know the name? Fuck.
I don't know.
hey, shit, don't worry. Don't feel left out, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jose, cabrón. But and they would get mad at me because I would like fuck with everyone else in the room. Like doing construction, I was just staying in hotels a lot. I was staying in hotels, and my boss didn't like me because I got hired because my dad was a good worker. I'm just like, I sucked ass, bro. I wasn't good for math. So like all these straight lines were just like fucking with me. But I was like, hey, dude, I'll do this, bro. So they just had me like knocking down like the walls, doing demolition. I ended up doing stucco. That's just like with mud.
So
they're like,
hammer, bro. Go over there and hammer this part out.
They're like, and take your time.
dude, you know the worst part?
Like,
The worst part is when they're like, they can't have you. They don't know what you could do. They're like, you know what, fucking sweep the dirt. Sweep the dirt. I'm like,
No.
you kidding? He was like, no mames, way. Your grandma never made you sweep dirt. Come on, mijo, it's easy. I'm like,
oh fuck.
and you, if
I was like, bro, just send me.
so you start sweeping dirt,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you
yeah.
pick up a big ass, like, you have like dirt in a pile, and they're like, why you have dirt in a pile? You're supposed to pick up the big stuff, not the dirt, mijo. Not the dirt. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, see, that would have been me. I would have been confused. I'm like, nah, bro, you told me to sweep up dirt. Like, I'll
We
sweep
made
it
a
up
whole
the
ass
dirt.
pile.
Oh, like I put it away, like.
I'm just
Start
trying to
digging.
imagine
I'd
you
be like, bro,
sleeping.
like,
Bro,
hey, like, bro, you're just moving the mess. like,
That's so funny.
I
I
can
knew
just
what
see
to do,
them
but I
watching
didn't
you
wanna do
sweep
shit.
dirt. That's why.
I knew like once because I was only there because my dad was there and I really didn't like it. I started to do construction on my own. That's when I was like, then you start knowing what you're doing, and then you got it. Like I get mad really fast, and I can't take it when people like tell me shit sometimes. And I'm trying to like I got in a fight with not in a fight, but with an argument with one of the inspectors because it wasn't even our fault. So we were just doing balcony work, and they told us we could lay it down, but the balcony was off like an inch. So an inch on a balcony could like just send someone down, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Just
big
like
deal.
yeah, dude. And he was like, "You guys fucked up. You guys should have made it level." I was like, "Level? You guys made the floor, dude. What the fuck? You approved it. You're telling me you approved it? Fuck." And he was like, "No, you guys need to tear it down." So the boss got called in, and then like there was like two different fucking things going on. They're like either we knock it down or we keep it. And they're like, okay, they told me to knock it down, so I started knocking it down, right? But they had me try to go do something else in some other spot, and they got mad because I didn't go because they're telling me to fucking stay and knock it down. And I was like, fuck you guys. So I ended up, I was like, yeah, I told them, fuck off, fuck you guys, I'm done, I'm not dealing with your shit.
Predicament. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
damn, if you're really in a fucking fucked up situation,
Yeah,
I
dog.
was pissed off. I was like, dude, it's not even my fault, dude. You guys are just like everywhere, dude. Control your shit. He's like, no, me digas nada, way. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna tell you shit. I ain't gonna tell you shit. Then fuck.
No, it's on
You-
your jobs,
you
bro. That's like the biggest thing in construction. These fools don't know what's
Everyone
going on
wants
in their
to
jobs,
fight,
bro.
though. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to fight. They're like, I'm fighting at home. I need some way to express myself at work. Like,
No, I did landscaping, bro. I had like one coworker, like,
I did landscaping too.
bro,
I
it's
did
the worst, bro, because they
tree
like,
trimmings.
oh, okay, no, I just did like fucking like residentials and shit, like commercial type.
I hated all
Which
of it, dude.
is?
I'm allergic to shit.
Oh, for real.
I didn't.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Same.
I didn't know. And then they're like, pick out the weeds, mijo. And you start picking out the weeds, and it's like a lot, and then it gets in your nose, and you're just like, dude, I get super white when it comes to shit like that. I'm like, I can't do that, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm the same way,
I'm
bro. I have like
domesticated
allergies like every
Mexican,
day.
I don't work on everything. Fuck, dude. So you run your own shows, huh?
Yeah, it's
What's it called?
Oh,
Like the
I-
actual show called?
I have a couple shows. I have this show I do 3 times a year. It's called Los Funnies. It's a Latino. I do it in September for Latino Heritage Month, and we just like bring up like a bunch of up and coming Latinos that like to come out. I've had like a good
That's
amount
so
of like
fire,
Latin comics perform at the Doll Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been, I had Jesus Sepulveda. He's going big right now. You guys could Instagram him.
Okay.
Fucking Latino dude. I had Jerry Garcia at the Funhouse. Dog, that guy he embarrassed the fuck out of me at a show. So I'm there, we're lit, and it's just we're just tired. And he comes up to me.
Lit.
Yeah, because he gets fucking, if you know Jeff Garcia, he gets fucking lit. I've only worked with him like a couple times, but he sees me, he's like, it looks like you forgot that you're funny, man. Go talk to my girl and see what the first rule of stand-up is. I was like, okay, cool. So I go ask her, I'm like, what's the first rule of stand-up? She was like, I'm a sexy bitch. I was like, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me, right? And she was like, no. I was like, are you for real? She was like, yeah, why? And I fucking have to go back and tell this guy that shit to him. So I go up to him and I'm like, I'm a sexy bitch, right? And then she goes, she's like, not that one. It has to do with the animal. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to go back like this. He was like, and then my buddies were like, dude, you have to, though. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And no, I didn't have to, dude. So I went, I fucking went, right? And I asked her, she was like, oh, don't give a fox. I was like, really? So I'm pissed off at this point now. But I can't tell him shit because I fucking paid him to come out.
Yeah.
And
He's the main event.
so so he comes. So I go up to him and I tell him, it's like, don't give a fox. And I'm like, why Fox? Is like, because you have to censor yourself and be right. I was like, oh my god, bro. But it was like it had nothing to do. He was just like fucking with me the whole time. I was like, you're a dick.
What an asshole! Fucked up. He did it twice.
I went up to him twice. And he was just like, watch this. Telling all the other comics. I was just like,
just gullible in front of everybody. Like,
Hey, so how'd you even get into comedy? Like doing like stand up? Like if you said you were like shy and like all that shit back in the day, like an introvert.
So construction made me more like of a bolder person. It built my character because I was with a bunch of old grown men. So like you can't be everyone's mijo. You get tired at one point. Like, oh, mijo, come over here. We'll help you. You help us. I was like, no, I want to be like same with you. We're the same. We're coworkers. You might be installing, but I know what the fuck you're doing. And it's just I didn't like it. I try not to be in it, but it is what it is. So I started doing. Oh, dude, you guys got me talking about construction. My bad. So
no, you're good, bro.
Like,
it's part of the whole setup, bro. You ain't rushed at all.
Quiero llorar, güey.
Like it's part of like how you came up to be,
bro.
like, it's part of like your come up.
So I dislocated my knee, like I told you. I went boogie boarding at Huntington Beach, and I dislocated my knee, and I didn't go to work for like 2 months, and then by the time the job site was already done, and I was just at home, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it, let's go check it out. So I was looking at places, and I was like, I went to the Brea Improv, and I embarrassed the fuck out of myself.
Damn.
So I was
Yeah, see, I kind of feel like I'm in that stage too, because I've been at home for like 3 months now, and like I've been like kind of thinking about it, but like I feel like I'd embarrass the fuck out of myself.
Yeah, you trying to be a comedian?
Because I so this is a comedy club. This is like not no open mic place.
Damn.
You can't just go up and be like. So I went up and I was like, hey, I want to do stand up, and they're like, are you a booker? Are you a comic? Do you want to know any of the bookers? I was like, no, like tonight. Can I go up tonight? He was like, have you ever done stand up? I was like, nah. He was like, just go to the show and watch, the show, the comics. I was like, okay, fuck, I'll watch the show. And I talked to the comics later, and they're like, hey, go to LA, go to the spot. You can go over here and whatever. It's like, oh, dude.
That doesn't sound shy at all.
That's what I was asking. Like,
that
you see what
sounds
I'm
really
saying?
bold. Yeah,
Because I would not be out there asking. Like, see, I just be thinking
different.
Like,
yeah,
see,
no,
like,
that's
made me
fine.
different.
Yeah, that's like a complete.
So I just had to keep up with everyone else. So I was just like, you know what? If they're gonna be out loud, I'll be loud too.
Damn,
So
no, that's sick. To even want to create your own opportunity is what I'm saying.
they were like, I told them that I'm 17. I'm like 17. 17, 18. I'm lying. I was 21 when I first started. I wasn't. Fuck. I'm 25 right now.
right.
Damn, I hate math. Fucking.
So you're like 20.
I was 19.
Okay.
I was,
And he built
I was like
houses.
19 going to 20, and then that year all I did was stand up for like once a month, and then I started giving a fuck about it, and I started going like every day because I turned 21, and I was like just boom.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was I went there and they told me I have ADHD, so I'm gonna be everywhere with you guys.
No,
No,
we're here
that's
for the whole
cool.
journey, man.
So I'm at the club and they tell me where to go, but I'm like I'm 19, I don't have a car. I'm living in San Diego,
Oh
and
shit.
because of construction,
Okay.
and like I wasn't working, but I was still staying over there, and they're like, well, sucks to suck, right? And they didn't tell me anything about, legit. So they
God
didn't,
damn,
they didn't
bro,
tell me
that's
anything about San
fucked
Diego
up.
shit or anything. Like,
That's
and these guys are doing
cold-blooded.
clubs. And I waited for my ride to come, and some other comics came, and they're like, hey, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I want to do stand-up. And he's like, tell me a bit. And he was just wanting to see if I was, I don't know why he wanted to see my bit. But I told him a story about construction, and he was like, you know what, dude? Go to this open mic. Max Bloom's is in Fullerton.
Damn.
Rest in peace. You remember Max Bloom's? Yeah, dude, rest in peace. That place was cool.
Where was it off of?
Downtown Fullerton on Malden, and fuck, it's right by the slide bar. Not slide bar, back alley.
College students would go there.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was like the punk.
That's
scene
why we
there.
didn't know what it was.
It was like the punk scene there. That shit was crazy. It was scary because like going to that. Once I started going there, I brought all my homies there. I did a set. It wasn't even funny, And only my buddies were laughing, and then all the comics were like, "Hey, fool, you're a gangster, fool. You're a cholo." I was like, "Nah, bro. I did water polo in high school. Fucking, I'm not no sick ass." I also worked at a farm in high school, bro. Does your high school have a farm? Fuck.
Oh, you did ag and shit at one
Yeah,
point?
I had pigs.
Oh, shit, okay.
I used to wrestle with those fucks.
Yo, what the
Wow, I only would pass by there when I would, like, ditch through the back right there.
You guys
like,
had
through the apartments and
agriculture
shit.
at Buena Park?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Real hands-on shit. Super cool.
Bonaparte was a real ass school, dog.
I had a scholarship for it, and
Damn.
through the special ed classes I was in, and they wanted me they could only let me be a vet tech, which is like a nurse for like animals, but I
Right.
wanted to be a vet/zoologist. And I went to one day of school, and then like I got a call from my sponsor, and he was like, "We could cover this, but you have a separate bill, which is a not residence bill because I don't have papers." And it's like, so I had to pay because I was in a California resident, like $675 a day, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I was like, "You know what, dude? I'll just go into construction." And once they were like, "You suck, go do stand up," I was like, "Fuck it, let's go do it." But I didn't know what I was doing, so I was just going to mics, and I learned how to like talk. I didn't know how to hold a mic. I was just like be like this and project, and you can't hear shit. You can't hear shit. And the first 2 years were shit. I was getting booked for like your friends' shows, not really like shows you know. They still matter, but like they weren't like club shows. Club shows came when I worked on my time, when I started writing more, when I got sober, because I took a 2-month break and I wrote my first 30 stories my second year, and fucking just like started working on them. Now I do them, and they went from like 3 minute, like 2 minute bits to like 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it's just like you have to keep on working on your shit. Say it, rewrite it, write it. I have a nasty habit of not writing.
Mm-hmm.
I like
When was the transition into like
giving a fuck.
yeah, or like I don't even know that's the process of being a comedian, So even knowing you're gonna
Well,
have
like,
to
no one
do the
tells
writing,
you.
yeah, exactly. So
People they try to give you
so
like
how'd you
pointers.
create your method? How did you go about creating like, okay, I got to do this much writing, or even
Mind you, I was drinking a lot, and I was getting fucked up, and no one really took me seriously because they were like, "Oh, this guy could either be fucked up or sober, and either murder or bomb, or either way, but like sober or fucked up in the regards." And I was like, you know what? Then I'll just do my own shit. So I started doing my own things. It sucked. I didn't get shit. I didn't get no one coming at first, and then once I started like going out and showing people like, "Oh, I am working on my shit. I am." Fucking like doing this,
right?
People started coming out, and I don't think it's like, I know myself, I care too much about what people think, but I have moments where like once I like trust when you trust yourself, I'm gonna sound gay as fuck. I'm gonna sound lame. Like once you sound like when you like trust yourself, it's just like things happen. You go I was told that like if you really invest in your thoughts, they come into fruition. You're like they become like truth, and I don't know. I started doing a show with my buddies called Rice and Beans. We put that on hold, and that show was going good. We were showcasing Asian and Mexican comics. It was cool, and we put it on hold because we all had to do shit. But we started like showing people like this is. The first show we sold out, we had like 75 people come out at some guy's house that only like fit like 50 people.
God damn.
That's fire, bro.
And his wife got mad at us. He was like, "You can't fucking be doing this." I was like,
Imagine so.
because he told me, he was like, the most I've had was like 30 people. I was like, okay, what if like I bring 50? He's like, try. I was like, okay, bet, bro. Then
He brought 75, and they're like, nah, bro.
He was like, I didn't think he was actually gonna do it.
Because he was like, hey, I'm gonna make food. How much people are you think are coming? I'm like, around 50 to maybe 60 people. He was like, no fucking way. I was like, yeah. He was like, are you for reals? And then the wife was like, you're not gonna have that many people. I was like, I lowered the number down because it's actually 75. And then she was just like, you can't have 75 people here. But we snuck in, man. But she figured it out. But the guy
I was about to ask,
happy
like, how
as
long
fuck.
did it take? Because there's no way you're sneaking in 75 people.
An extra.
Once it's
They're
full,
just
you
against
can't
the
tell.
wall. Just standing.
Once it's full, you can't tell. Once it's, yeah. And then
That's kinda
I
true,
started
huh?
doing my Funhouse thing,
Right.
and I kept on changing names. There was the Madhouse, but the Madhouse is a club in San Diego. Then I changed it to the Funhouse, and the first time I did it on my birthday, so people were coming out. So I had like 120 people come out. It was an open mic. So I already had 10 people on the list that were like performing, doing their time, and I had everyone else sign up. Mind you, it was my birthday, so my friends came out, my non-comedy friends, and it was crazy. And the guy that put me on, he was just like, "Do you want to do a little show?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." And I didn't think I was gonna have that many people. Mind you, my last shows that I've done before the Rice and Beans, where it's just like I didn't get people come at all, and I fucking printed out papers, I fucking flyered, no one wanted to come. I was like, fuck. So I did this. I didn't do that much, but I just, word of mouth, and people just came out. Comes to the second one. The second one comes, and I had another 100 people come out. Then the third one, it dropped to like 75. Like people on the list changed from like, it went from like 75 to like 50. Then from like 50 and it cruised to like 60. I've been only doing it once a month, but I would not be able to do that fucking every day, every once a week, because that's too many people to deal with, and I put bands on too, so it's like it feels like a show. So people are just like, oh,
you're on the punk scene too, right?
Yeah, because it's a doll hut, you know.
Yeah.
All those bands and you don't fucking put the punk music. That's a shame.
That's a
shame. Yeah. So the bands bring out people, the comics bring out people. It's the communities. I try to have it be the communities, you know. But it's its own thing. I like to have it just be its own thing, you know. I don't want to call it mine because it's a doll hut, and I wasn't running the open mic there when before COVID, because there was a comedy thing before.
Right.
Technically, I went in and kind of like stole it from the guy, but I told the guy to come and work with me, and he was just like, nah, fuck you. And I was like, well, he's like, COVID's going on. I was like, mind you, this guy's going to fucking drive-through raves and fucking Universal Studio. I'm like, dick, you're not.
Wait, drive-through raves?
Fuck.
That's a thing?
During COVID, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. I did not know drive-through rave.
I
knew drive-through parties and shit were a thing. Like, you know, you drove by, honked at people. I didn't like that. I thought that kind of thing was little.
Do you remember like baby showers during COVID, where it was
yeah,
just, like,
you have like a
the
table,
homies, fools just like pulling up in like old school cars.
Bro. There was graduations.
Yeah.
Like, a couple graduations.
I did a couple graduations. Pulled up on my cousins.
Yeah, I remember like I lived in
Threw out the
Tulare.
presents like, man, bitch.
I remember I lived in Tulare. The high school was right by my
Congratulations.
pad. They did that shit. Like they had like legit like a fucking like drive-by graduation at the high school.
Really?
Like they'd call them up, like they'd bring them out the fucking car thing, if I'm not mistaken, or like they'd just call them up, fucking car by car, basically. I'd hear it, I was like, oh, this is fucking whack.
Imagine having to graduate.
That's
and
what I'm
just like,
like.
hey, mijo, get out of the car real quick. You come back inside. In
Imagine, bro, you spent like 3.5, 4 years about like doing school like that, and then all of a sudden your last year of fucking school, like just.
Yeah, this fool was happy playing this game. Come outside, they're gonna honk at you.
He has his iPad under his fucking thing.
Hey.
It rings and shit. It's like 1 kill lost.
Nah, G, come on.
That's so
This dude
funny.
was having fun, chilling. They just getting honked at, man, waving, you know. Just
Mad as fuck.
like,
Bro,
you
just-
know?
They're like, bro, I was
He's
on a
outside.
kill.
Yo, he's about to go inside. More cars lining up. G.
He's
Like,
outside waving.
Just
Hey, half of them aren't even for you and shit.
Kennedy shit just like outside.
Hey, they're all honking
My
'cause
dad
of
rented
traffic
out
they're
a
building up
fucking
and shit.
convertible, dog. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Das.
No, I'm so glad I wasn't over here for my family with that
No.
shit, because I would not have been
that
going.
COVID shit different.
I'm not wasting gas.
Graduation, that's when you find out who had the most family.
Nah,
True.
bro.
Unless you already knew them, you know.
Nah.
True.
Because you'll show up and they're like,
Bro.
you'll hear fucking James Kennedy or something, fucking some guy's name, and then just fucking like a bunch of fucking.
Yeah, and then you hear the next one like,
Hey.
they're like, yeah.
No, then you come to me and you only hear my mom and my dad like, mijo. My brother's on his tablet, just like, I want to go home.
He's all mad as fuck. He even has to be there. Just like they got shit to do with me.
This fool got lucky.
Hey, yo.
Oh, he's like putting on the headphones. Like,
Nah.
He ain't doing shit.
He's like, okay.
Dude.
He's gonna he is a senior. He's gonna graduate.
Yeah, my younger brother as well. He's a senior.
He's a
He
senior.
goes to one part.
No, he goes to
Yeah.
Servite.
My brother's a junior, about to be a senior.
What, to be a senior?
Yeah, can
Yeah, my brother better graduate too.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah,
New generations of us.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Our dads were fucking, dude. How many siblings do you guys?
What happened?
Our dads were fucking. Like,
I have
'cause,
three
like,
siblings.
that's a different age. That's a whole
Yeah,
generation gap of fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my
I'm
oldest
8 years
brother
older
is
than
like,
my brother.
my oldest brother is like 30 and then
Yeah,
my
my
youngest is
son is-
18.
My older brother is
That's like 32.
he's about to be 30, I think. He's 4 years older than me.
Mm.
But yeah, and my dad had him, didn't know it, and then he had me in Mexico. But he had him here. Listen to this shit.
He's like, man, fuck him for
He
that.
he had him
Said I had
here.
to grasp my head around this.
He had me over there, right?
Yeah.
He had my sister over here.
Yeah.
My brother over here.
That's fucked up.
We had surprise. I have surprise siblings. Don't get sad with me. But like, fucking, those fucks are born here. What the fuck? I was like, come on, man.
He said I wouldn't have to pay that non-residency.
I know. All these kids get to go to school here. I'm just like, fuck.
No, that sucks, bro. Dang, that
Yeah,
sucks,
like-
bro. That's freaking
He's
sucks.
the why me.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck. Nah.
Nah, hey, bro, real quick. I was going to ask, so when you started doing those shows and starting to deal with artists, was it like a step back from your own craft or was
Yes.
it like, yeah? A major,
Yes.
like, did you,
It's
like,
a
take that,
mentality shift.
like- okay. Did you take that as, like, maybe even now being around other comics, was it more inspiring or, like, were you happy to be doing that type of job? Like, do you enjoy being
At first, it was like, I
like
want
a show
to.
curator or do you like being on stage? My bad to interrupt. I just want to, you feel me?
No. Say it again.
Do you like being like more of a show curator and like putting on artists, or do you like being the guy? You know, the main
At
guy?
first, I wanted it to be like a networking thing and just have everyone look, which is kind of what I hope it to still be. Well, I feel like it is
Mm-hmm.
because I have people from IE come out, people from LA come out, OC come out.
Yeah, bro, you have a lot of people there.
Well, it's
This
just
is a lot of
I try to like promote. It's open mic, you know.
I try.
Yeah.
Come up.
I try.
So, I started doing it like to network, and then it's just like, oh fuck. It's just I got in a headset where I'm just like, I want to throw the bucking. I want to throw a good show. I want to throw a rager, because like, do you remember Dave Chappelle when he did the summer show, the summer beach show, which was like half comedy, half music, and half like other artists and shit.
I don't recall.
I
This is
think
like
so.
an old school thing. This is like before I think I was born.
I think
Yeah,
so.
no, I
But
don't.
like that, like some summer bash shit. Like I wish at one point I'd be able to do that.
I think
You know.
didn't he have like Common before at that show? Didn't Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle? Yeah, I've seen that shit. That shit's dope.
That's what like I hope one day I could fucking do. You
Listen
know,
to shit.
just
Mhm.
have like just people come out, and just like just doof. You know, not party, but just like fucking just like enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Just showcase showcase the homies. You know, because at that point, all of them were coming up together and fucking pulling up.
No, that's hard.
When's your next show?
I am not doing stand up right now because I have a DUI. I have a second DUI I have to deal with. Yeah. I'm trying to get under house arrest. I set my application and it got denied, so I have to appeal it. 'Cause they don't tell you can't. They don't tell you.
Yeah, they
that
don't
you
like to
could
tell you shit
appeal it.
like that. Yeah, nah.
But you could appeal it, and then you think, and hopefully you get it back. But I'm trying to get it back, and
Are you gonna throw one
Prayers.
soon, or
yeah.
are you gonna throw another one soon?
Oh, I still have the Funhouse running for me.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
When's the next
I
one?
just put it's already April
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
on
Huh?
my birthday,
When's your birthday?
When is your birthday?
27th, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
God
Dog.
damn, bro, I'm gonna have a busy week that week. Fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna be there too.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I'll go, bro. We'll go. We'll all go.
that should be funny.
Fuck yeah!
What time is it at? Oh, is
It
it
starts at 8.
8
starts
to
at
what time?
Starts at 8. The music starts at 7:30. Then the open mic show starts at 8. Then it runs to like 10:30. Then I put another band on, and then they play till like 11. Then the other half of the open mic goes on.
Oh shit. Okay.
It runs for like 4 to 5 hours sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shit's a long time.
God damn. Okay.
April 27th, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Doll Hut.
Juice
We'll-
podcast will be there.
we'll be
Juice
there.
Podcast will be there.
We'll be there, G. I'm excited to see how you run that shit. It's just honestly, even you having bands, like I don't be like we were talking about it earlier. I don't be going to, but like a bunch of shows.
Yeah, they didn't come to the last one you invited us to.
I did. Did I have you on the one where Ace went on?
In the back, right? And the performing in the
Or
back.
he went? No, he went inside. Performed inside.
Nah, the one I went to, you had some bunch of teenagers performing in the back.
Oh yeah.
And, hey, but they were fucking going hard,
Yeah.
bro. Dude, they were like juniors, sophomores. I swear to you.
No,
they were rocking, bro.
They were like freshmen in college. Maybe, but they were good. They were good. They fucking played.
They played their
We let
asses
them
off.
just play and get out. But they fucking.
My bad. They're freshmen in college.
Fucking dickhead. Cut that part out. We're gonna cut that
Some
part
shit
out.
we had to keep low key.
Okay, put the whole spot on
Oh,
live.
no.
Everyone looking at Jose. We're just like, bro. I need police.
Yeah, I try to have everything.
everyone look
pop
for
in
the
there.
clarification. Like,
Like that freshman in college.
yo, this honestly, it just sounded like a cover up. They don't even know which side to believe.
I know, right?
They're like freshmen in college. No.
It's a cover up.
Oh, good.
Shoot.
It's not what you
Yeah,
expect.
it's not what you think, guys.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe it sometimes. Where like when I see that show, I was like, dude, this is on God. It runs itself. That's just what it is. It's just I put as much work as I can. It's my baby. I put pride in it, But I have to, because I have this thing where like, I don't know if it's Asperger's. I don't know. I feel like I am like a little bit behind, because like, I could only focus on so much, and like if I'm working on my shit, on my stand up, I'm only doing my stand up, and I forget about that I have a life, that I'm a person. I put some of my shit aside, and right now I'm trying to like fix my shit, because it's my second DUI, so I don't have papers. I could not be here at one point. They could just take me back home. So I need to get my shit together. So I need to. That's what I'm taking some time off to get my shit back in track. I have had to find out who the host is for this one, but I have people going to be running it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still an avid writer in the meantime?
Yeah. Because if you're not doing shit, you have to do shit. Because like if you don't do anything, you drive yourself crazy. You have to write.
How was it extending your set from like the 2 to like 5 to 7 minutes? Like, what like
repetitiveness.
True.
You
Like,
have to
does your
keep on
content broaden? Is it like you're more in depth with your story? Like, what is it? Like, you jump between topics? Like, what's a basic rundown of your set that you get to the people? You kind of just improv? Or what's your style?
I tell stories.
Tell stories for sure.
But like, if anything happens right then in the moment, I'll work on it. I'll just
Oh,
like,
true.
I'll get on it.
Yeah, you're not opposed to.
Yeah.
I like Andrew Schultz. That's why. So like,
Yeah.
he does a
Oh, I'm
bunch
not
of that
like
shit.
I'm not crowd working like that.
No, definitely. But like, that's what that's like someone would say, like, I don't know if it's like 2K attributes. That's like a 98, 99. Like
Stories.
Yeah, his improv, he can do
Stories and voices or
okay,
sounds.
for voices. Okay, hell yeah.
I have this. Should I do it? Fuck it. I have this bit where I don't tell jokes, I tell stories. So I was talking to this chick, right? And it's crazy because I've never had like a girl like flirt with me right off the bat. Like flirt with me first, and like I couldn't say no by the way she came up to me. She came up to me and she said, So I've been fucking a dolphin for like a month now. Mind you, I didn't fuck a dolphin, but like I did have a chick come up to me and tell me stupid shit.
That's what it sounded like to you.
Yeah,
that's what
you ever
translate
zone out?
it to?
You ever just
He was
zone out
all
on somebody?
starstruck.
Like for me, I hear like the Charlie Brown voice, the wah 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 wah. Like that's what I hear personally. Like
No, sometimes like I have this thing where like
That
I'll
was a
zone
dead
out.
ass dog.
yeah, that really was, bro. That shit was a dead ass. Like
What the heck?
my boy gotta do voices for like fucking
Nah,
shows.
I was
and
ready to
shit
hear
with
the
that,
voice.
like-
I was ready to hear the voice you were gonna give her.
I know, bro. I was waiting too. I was like, oh, he's probably about to do a legit female
How is he
voice.
gonna do his voice? I was
Like-
like, all right, Jay, maybe got like, you got the bit down, you know.
For real, that
Okay,
is.
one with the voice. I know. Obviously, this is my second DUI, so it doesn't work. But I knew how to get out of a DUI. So I don't drive drunk. Moral story, don't do it. But if you're driving,
worth it.
but if you're driving, you want to get away with it. It's happened to me once. It works. Play country music. On God, I'm on the 91. I'm sad as fuck. I'm listening to Chris Stapleton. Cop pulls me over, and I know how I look like. Fucking dude, I look like Latino Buzz Lightyear right now. The cop sees me. He hears the music, country music playing. He's like, "Stop that shit! I think you're fucking with me. I want you to turn it off and sing it." But I was drunk already, so I started singing the song. I was like, "There's a bottle on the dresser by your ring." The cop's like, "What the fuck?" And it's empty. And right
all do the
now, I
guitar.
don't feel a thing.
He does the guitar.
The cop starts crying. And come tomorrow when I walk in the store. He's fucking loving it. He's shooting his gun. He's like, da, 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 da. He's
I love
like,
that you.
he's like, stop right there. Me and the boys have a karaoke night if you want to come with. And I go with, and me and Bob get fucking turned, bro. Fucking lit. And we're at karaoke right the next weekend. And he's like, hey, bud, you're a designated driver. I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. Let me just finish my beer, right? We take off, and we get pulled over, but it's not his jurisdiction. So he doesn't know the guy. He's like, hey, bro, we're good. Just do the same shit you did with me. But I was too drunk, so I started singing in Spanish to the cop. I was like, dime cantinero. The cop was not having it, dude.
It's not the same
He was like,
reception.
we're going to take you back to TJ. I was like, fuck.
That's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cops
I
inside
don't
like,
know
wait,
no
wait a
country
minute,
songs.
wait a minute.
The guy was like, I've been bamboozled. He's like, you son of a bitch. Like, they both turn on you and shit. Like,
Start jumping his
I
ass.
thought you was what?
they fucking
Thought
throw
you
you out
was
the
a
car.
little
They fucking
tan
gang
is
up
all.
on you. Fucking
Hey,
pulls
I'm-
out his badge out of nowhere.
Hey, I identify as a white guy, you know? So fucking.
As a white guy.
I was
That's-
born in the South of Mexico, you know? That's the difference.
Hey, you don't got to specify where. Just say the South. South of the borders, south of the U.S. It don't matter.
So,
It's all in the
down
same general
south.
direction.
Oh, my God.
Damn, dude.
I'm not super Mexican. I don't think in construction. I think my quote unquote like my raza. I'm pocho. That means I don't know shit about fucking the hometown. I came here when I was 3, bro. So you're not. What kind of fucking baby remembers the fucking life over there, bro? No one does. Bro.
Yeah.
So I just like I grew up here in like Santana, which is like technically TJ and shit.
Hey, you know, it's fucked up. I know you be
Mexican.
going through it because you automatically justified it. Like, you're 3 years old. Like, how am I supposed to remember that shit? Don't fuck with me. Like,
That's the callback before they even get started on the lecture. He's like, bro, I was 3.
Here I was three, bro.
Get that
that's how I know you
on.
be going through with that
This
shit.
is comedian.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name was, but he has his. He was like, dude, yeah, I came here when I was 3, bro. Fucking, I was a determined ass baby, bro. Like, fuck, dude, funny ass dude. Fuck. He's also you don't get much legal comics, or they don't say it out loud. I should care more, but I really don't care. Which is like I've been here. I've had dealing with cops, and if like for real, if they wanted to deport me, or if I ever was like to be deported, man, I'll deport myself. I'm like, bitch, I'll come back. Fuck. My uncles do it all the time. Just because I'm on social media doesn't mean I can't come back, bro. Fuck. Look at that handle become Jose, bro. Fuck.
Damn.
That's my name.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, you can expand
Damn.
down there and then come back.
Instead of David Mendez, like Jose Contreras.
You can't
Just
keep
switch
the
it up.
same
Yeah,
last
hey, you're like,
name,
nah, that's my
bro.
twin brother.
Mendez.
Yeah, I know.
As a 21-year-old.
Hey, you're like, hey, we restarted the clock.
I shave my face every day till I'm fucking 25 and just like those.
Who are some of your inspos, bro?
My first comic singing on stage was Cat Williams. Loved the stories, the sound effects. I like his bit where he's talking about like where he's on the motorcycle and he's shit. Where he's like, and I'm on the line.
Oh yeah, on the
and
line.
You're not supposed to be on the yellow.
And ain't none of you motherfuckers
Just
tell me.
Woo! And he fucking just goes. I liked a lot of stories. I liked Lavelle Crawford too. I liked. Then I started watching. Latinos were like, oh, George Lopez. George Lopez started going up, and then Jeff Garcia. I'd see him on Comedy Central, and then Paulo Francisco. That guy was legit. That guy was fucking dope. He's cool as fuck. I met him once. I got lucky as fuck. I went to a spot to try to go do time, and I went to the wrong place in the wrong time. But it was and I was like, fuck. I was at this club, and he was performing. I was like, okay, cool. I was chilling. I went outside to go smoke a cigarette. He comes out. He's like, hey, can I bum a smoke? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And he was talking to me. He's like, oh, how long have you been doing stand-up? I was like, oh, I've been doing it for like 3 years, like four years. He was like, cool. Do you know anywhere I could do DMT or cocaine? And I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? The conversation completely shifted.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
He's like, you smoke cigarettes. I know you do drugs.
I was like, man,
What
I was
a
like, I got
question,
weed.
Yeah, what a question.
I got shrooms. I don't have shrooms. But I
Straight
know where,
to, yeah.
I know where we can get some right now.
Yeah, he was like, where? I was like, fucking Costa Mesa. He was like, that's far. I'm like, where are you from? He's like, West Hollywood. I was like, that's far.
What are you doing over here? But
Yeah.
damn, like you're on the wrong side.
It was cool. But he did. So he does the Arnold voice. He's like, hey, get out of here, do it. So I got to do it in front of him too, and it was like one of my dreams. Like, hopefully one day I'll perform with him. But he was supposed to go to a show. He had to cancel.
I'm trying to hear that Arnold voice.
Yeah, the Arnold voice, dude. I can't do it, man. Okay, I can do it. I can only do it in Spanish though.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, show. You got. I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but you got the show.
Oh, I was right.
Like-
Fucking. Do you guys know that Arnold Schwarzenegger is kind of Latino?
Really?
This fool fucked his maid and tried to hide his kid.
Yeah.
Like how my dad did me, right? So like,
chill. Yeah.
but like this guy, like it's Arnold's kid. How the fuck are you gonna hide a fucking baby? You know you can't hide that shit, dude. Imagine that kid going to school. He's getting dropped off. His mom's there. He's like, "Ama, I left my mochila at home." His mom's all pissed off. She's like, "Mijo, ¿por qué dejaste la mochila en la casa?" He's like, "I'm gonna go back to the chopper. I'm sorry."
Nah, G.
I want to see that. That kid's doing
You
YouTube
make
right
the
now.
callback.
But like, I want to
So
see
fucked
that
up.
kid do fucking like telenovelas, bro. Like, imagine.
Like
Yeah, I know you got it in your jeans.
Yeah, you do. Just fucking that. But he
Just
doesn't.
get all buff.
He has other kids, and they're not all buff, but they're all like shaped differently. So I was like, okay. Because you would expect it's Arnold. Like all my kids are fucking buff. You know?
Hey, true. Yeah, you'd expect them to be all sculpted like him. Like,
One's
so
big,
it's
one's
like-
super skinny, one's fucking ripped, and it's just like, okay, cool. This guy has diversity, bro.
Hey, how you're like, hey, you know which one lives with him and which one's didn't. Like,
Damn.
Yo,
Hey.
Frankie's like, you're the hidden kid? Nah, that's crazy. You can't say that.
like, hey, you're like, oh, so he's the one that you
Yo,
don't be seen
nah,
with,
you
huh?
can't
Like,
say that,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Can't say that.
Okay.
That's
like Will Smith's kid.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, his oldest
kid?
kid.
Bro, I didn't even know
He
about
left that fool
kid,
at
bro.
home every time,
I
dog.
did not know about him at all.
That's crazy, huh?
Not at all, bro.
Just left off.
Like Drake and his kid. No one
Dude.
knew about that little fucker.
That kid looks like not a Polly
Looks
Pocket,
fake.
the Cabbage Patch Kids. It's white, curly hair. It's all like,
Like an albino
yeah.
cabbage patch. That's fucked up.
I'm gonna say shit. I don't blame
You
him.
said it
Like,
on me. You beat me to the punch. in this moment, you're the dick. No, I'm just kidding.
Jose set up the fucking alley.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
David
Come
just
for me.
finished the lob. Like,
Come for me.
Oh fuck.
This has been a great episode, man.
Yeah, G. We was
Episode
styling.
32, man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
bro.
David.
We want to come to
Been
the
a real
show,
pleasure,
bro.
bro.
Likewise, you want to tap in with your socials, bro.
Hell yeah, my
This is first rendition, man. Trust. We want to come in and tap in whenever you got a show going up too for your set.
check my Instagram. I put my Instagrams. I have 3 Instagrams
Okay.
because I'm a fool.
No, link
Fucking,
them.
so my first.
I like the setup. I like the setup. I like the setup. I like the setup. I already know where you're going with it.
So my first Instagram handle is
You ready
Suh
for the
Foo.
deep meaning? One of us for the family. Nah, G is just.
No, my first one's my personal one. Suh Foo's SUH.FOOS Foods, and then the second one is my meme account. I suck ass on memes. I just post whenever I'm bored. So it's shit memes foo, and then I have my Funhouse Instagram, which is the Funhouse _ open mic.
For sure.
I was like, gonna say underscore fool.
The whole theme of the Hollywood.
Funhouse fool.
You just switched it up at the end.
The fun.
Break it about it.
The Funhouse. That's I post
Awkward.
on my shits there. Funhouse every last Wednesday of the month starts at 8. Sign up starts at 7:11. You guys know why? Oh, you guys don't know why?
Yeah,
no,
I
this
was
is
like,
stupid.
what?
This is
Put
stupid.
us on.
No, you guys. Okay, I only have one tattoo.
It's of 7-Eleven?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Look at
7-Eleven's
this.
Shut
like
the
one of my
fuck
favorite
up.
stores ever. Dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Hold it down,
Isaac,
man.
bring that shit over.
Hold it
Isaac.
down, man.
You gotta zoom in
Hold
on
it
that, bro.
down.
Hey, that shit look just like
Bro.
goddamn.
Hey,
Put
yo.
that shit right off the fucking ceiling and fucking just.
Yeah, dude.
That looks. You know what that looks like? It looks like one of those water tattoos. You like put on your leg.
Oh.
And you put the water
Yeah,
on.
no, dude. They just
It's
stay
all
forever.
bright.
That's
Yeah,
hard. The colors stick out, too. Nah, that's hard, bro.
He was like, nah, fuck yeah, it's not coming up, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I got drunk with my buddy, and he was like, "But we
That tends to
this happened a while ago." We got drunk. He's like, "Hey, whoever blacks out first fucking gets a tattoo." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" He was like, "I'm broke." He's like, "I'll buy it." He's like, "Okay, cool." So I black out first. I wake up with two
Did you black out on purpose? You're like,
Not really.
He's
Not
like,
really, because he was gonna decide
He's
for
like-
me. He was gonna decide for
really.
me, and I like, and if he blacked out, I would decide for him.
Oh,
And
okay. I feel it. All right, for sure.
So I black out first, but I wake up hugging 2 7-Eleven pizza boxes, and he was like, "We know what you're getting, bro." I was like, "Okay, cool." So, it took us like a year or two to find anyone to do like tattoos, and we didn't find him. It was just like he found us. No, it's not like that. So like we're drinking, right, and like we're talking about it, and he was like, "Bro, you're never getting that tattoo. You're a bitch." I was like, "Fuck no, I'll get it." He's like, "We never found an artist." And then his sister's boyfriend's there, and he's drinking with us, and he was like, "Hey, I do tattoos on my free time. I got my gun in my car."
Wow.
Damn,
Wow.
I'll talk about it on the spot,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, on the spot. I was like, "Oh fuck." He's like, "I don't have the needle, so we could do this tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we do it tomorrow, and everyone starts drinking. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let me start drinking." Like, "No, you can't drink because you start bleeding more."
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's fucked up. I would have done it anyway.
So
Why'd you
now
do it?
I'm there, I'm getting tattooed, and I hate how everyone's like, "Yeah, it hurts," or like sometimes if someone's like, "No, it doesn't." I'm really ticklish, so it tickled the fuck out of me, and I'm laying
Yeah,
down.
bro, you
and
got
then
in a
it's my
sensitive ass
homie's-
area.
It's my homie's sister's boyfriend. This is awkward as fuck. This guy's on my leg. I'm giggling and shit, and my homie,
Yo.
Hey, his girl's all looking at you. What the fuck?
she's all mad, dog.
We're gonna end this. We're gonna end this. Right? You're enjoying this too much. Yeah.
And she's like, hey, what the fuck? You trying to steal my man?
Just to my
He's like, yo.
Hey,
he
she's
wanted-
all telling him, like,
he's
hey,
he
bitch, what the
wanted
fuck? You haven't even
tap
touched me like
yo.
that.
That's crazy.
No, we do.
That's
we get it done.
crazy.
I ended up drinking right after it. I black out, wake up the next morning. I'm like, oh, it's all wrapped. Started seeing. I don't know if it didn't get infected, but like it started bubbling up because all the orange started coming out, and it's just like it was like ink sac, and I was scabby. I don't know. It was my first tattoo. I don't know how to take care of it.
I
so
don't
picked
have
at it.
any color tattoos, so I wouldn't be able to
Me
tell you if
neither.
that would look.
Dude, this was
Oh,
my
my
first
shit's
tattoo.
fire.
I
Mine is
don't know what the
white
fuck I'm
green,
doing.
Yo.
I would have freaked the fuck out if I saw that shit bubble. I would have ran right to the ER.
And then I started tripping out because whenever I like
Real
get like
shit.
hurt, like you know, like if I like not hurt, like if I like I have something I don't know. My mom used to like do vet shit, like and in my mind, I've seen enough movies to see if anyone knows about vet shit, like animal things, then they know about human things. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
so my mom like helped out. Like my brother ate a spider once. She helped.
Hey, yo.
He was little. He fucking grabbed it. He used to grab wasps with his hand, and then it stung him.
What?
Yeah, but this is when he was like 5. He was,
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're at that age. Yeah, now my daughter do something.
I was hopping out of like couches and shit. Like I cut my heel off when I was 7. God damn. It was my first time drinking soda.
What is going on?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
It was my first time drinking soda.
Yeah, dude, I got hyper
off
and I
my
thought I was
heel, what?
Spider-Man, and I hopped from the couch to the TV, and I didn't make it, and my foot landed on a cup, that soda glass, and they cut my heel all off. And not all off,
give me the
it was
chills.
hanging by like a little hanging.
hey, yo,
Yeah. And
not Achilles.
not black out, but I pass out.
David's heel.
And I pass out, and I wake up. My mom's feeding me goldfish. They take us to like 5 different hospitals. 3 of them were like, he's too young of a kid for us to deal with him. And then like the other 3 were like, he's too lit. This too of a big thing for us to deal with because this is a little kid hospital. So they took me to Kaiser, and they start sewing me, but like I'm not under anesthesia.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm alive the whole time. They put me on they
alive
they
the whole
strapped me
time.
out. They strapped me up and they're sewing me up and I'm fucking kicking and shit. My mom's trying to hold me down. She's like, "You're Spider. You're Batman, mijo. You're Batman." I'm like, "No, I'm the Joker, and he's going to jail right now because he's fucking strapped down and I'm tripping out. I'm kicking and shit." The doctor gets mad because I kick him. And my heel's fucking flopping and shit. And they're trying to sew it back together. I'm freaking the fuck out because I don't know what's going on. And the doctor just screams out, "If this fucking kid moves his foot, he's going to lose a toe." And I fucking start crying and I don't move. I'm like, I ain't moving. I ain't losing no toes. So they start like sewing
The
me.
heels
Like,
almost gone. Like,
Oh
the
my
toes
God.
gotta
I couldn't even
stay,
imagine
yo.
that shit. Because I remember when I woke up from my
toes.
surgery, bro, I couldn't.
Oh,
That shit was different, bro. I was like, bro,
Damn,
y'all should have just never touched my shit. Like,
I still have my little baby heel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's not
Nah,
Achilles
it's not
heel, it's
weird.
David's heel, man.
and that's why, bro. Like on this side, my scar's like legit, like right up to like right here. Like it's like right below like where my sock ends.
Ew.
It looks like a baby's foot like it's coming out of my foot.
Oh shit.
Like Deadpool, huh? I mean, it's like
Like Deadpool. Nah.
he's growing
Generate another foot though.
It's all in the baby form
I was
still.
like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna another person down there, you fucking dick. Like,
It's Deadpool. That's funny. It's his alter ego.
hey, that's the side show right there. You're like, hey, now tell a joke. Yeah, hold on, wait, he can't breathe. He got the fucking shit.
No, David, it was blessed, bro. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
bro, we really,
Bro,
bro, it was a blessing having you
Yeah,
on here today,
dog.
bro.
Real shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Make sure you guys tune in. We're going to have hats dropping, shirts dropping. We got a lot of shit lined up. Shows coming up. Beats too. Stay tuned, man.
Yeah, we're here. Active.
It's Hoser.
It's your boy Juma.
Frankie.
Shout out Andy, Mr. Anderson, David. Thank you. Lens. My God, you know.
I don't know what to do with my hands. So fuck
Yeah.
Let him know, bro.
Oh, we out here.
Where I'm from, grind till we making it out. Selling that fish, selling that fish.